there viewers, welcome to Story Vibes YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our videos.
This is where the epicenter of the riots that consumed the city and other parts of the country on Saturday took place. The graffiti that was sprayed on the famous Arc de Triomphe has already been removed. However, the trouble has not gone away. If we just look down here, you can see there are lots of tourists still here in the city. But what we're being told by the head of the French Hotel Union is that bookings are down 30 to 50% for the holidays.
Coming from New York City, I was scared, I was impulsive, I had no idea how it would escalate, what it would turn into, especially during the time that we live in today. It was maybe about 4 to 5 motorcycles they had pulled out of the motorcycle rack and lined up here. And then they started trying to set them on fire.
Both sides still standing off. This is a dispute that is about rising costs of gas prices, a new tax that's supposed to come into place on January the 1st, and also the rising cost of living. President Macron is refusing to back down, and so are the protesters. And the expectation is that there could be more trouble down here on the famous Champs-Élysées next Saturday. And she just started throwing up.
It's fine. We got her, bro. We got her. Give me a hand. Give me a hand, bro. We got her.
This is a really heartwarming story. So a young family has a little baby 6 days old, and they notice that she's not breathing, her lips are turning blue, so they call 911. They decide to drive to the hospital, to the ER. A Fort Pierce police officer sees the call come in for a choking infant, and he calls the 911 dispatcher to get more information to intercept this young family because he knows he'll get to them before they get to the hospital. He administers first aid to the child. There was something obstructing her breathing way. He was able to get her to breathe again. She started crying. The parents are rejoicing.
She's fine. She's fine. She's breathing, and I'll come by tomorrow and kind of just show you what to do if she's choking and CPR and stuff like that.
This family forever thankful that he saved their child's life.
That's about it. She's fine. Don't worry about it.
A violent weekend from Oklahoma and Missouri through Illinois and even to the Florida-Georgia state line as of Sunday night and early this morning. So we've got a lot going on, and the confirmed tornadoes in Illinois on Saturday, that will end up being likely the second largest tornado outbreak in the month of December for that state.
Oh my Lord. It's not letting up either.
So you can see the image there of one of the tornadoes and then the damage from another one. Taylorville, Illinois, homes that completely imploded from this force. It was an EF2 that went through there. Winds topped out 120 to 130 miles per hour. The same types of damage possible still this morning in North Florida as the front sinks south, but we'll get rid of it by tomorrow.
This is one of the last roads in Alaska that still has significant damage from that 7.0 earthquake, and as you can tell, it's become something of a local attraction. A lot of people bringing their families here. They're walking across the rubble. Overall, the Department of Transportation here in southern Alaska is doing a great job of getting a lot of these roads and highways back up and running after they took a serious hit from that earthquake.
We definitely have minor earthquakes quite regularly. It lasted longer than anything I've had. More violent shaking, and there was another one about 5 minutes after.
Oh my gosh, there goes the end.
Businesses in this area are continuing to clean up. Many sustained thousands of dollars of damage to their merchandise.
It's crazy. You can see the ceiling panels are all torn up and stuff is falling everywhere. We had stuff like all over the shelves. We don't really prepare for, the stuff happening, so things just fall kind of everywhere.
Since the earthquake hit, there have been more than 1,200 aftershocks that have rippled across this area.
In the southern Chinese city of Shenzhen, there was a half marathon, and afterwards, runners were caught cheating, cutting across the tracks, emerging from the other side, and authorities are saying that they're using facial recognition software to catch these cheaters. The Shenzhen police posted this video online shaming these runners, and basically say, hey guys, this isn't how it's done.
Thanks for traveling with ABC News on location. Ask your friends to join our journey.